YouTube universe. What is going on, all my hitmen and Harley Quinns? You know who it is? It's your favorite mother freaking role model, the Buddhist, who's signing with an attitude, Hitman Thornton for Raw Reaction, T Fizzle. What's cracking, people? What is going on? Yes, it's been a minute. Your boy's been busy. Got a lot happening. Again, stand-up shows, my day/night job, acting projects, training I got going. There's a lot happening. But I always try to make time for you. Quality time, that's what's important, people. But wasn't too busy to catch James Gunn's version of the Suicide Squad. And basically, this is not necessarily a reboot, because there's still some continuing characters from the first movie. And they do kind of reference the first movie a little bit here and there. So, but anyway, I had a good time watching this. Holy crap. Movie was awesome. Awesome, badass, the kill count, blood, you name it. Even though there were some controversial aspects of the movie, some animal cruelty-ish. Some people felt that the people or the country of Maltese, I believe that's the name, it escapes me, the felt was kind of disrespected the culture a little bit, just stuff here and there if you really get detailed and dive into it. And I could see their points here and there, but overall, I had a good time. The movie was badass. The movie was awesome. Idris Elba, Margot Robbie, John Cena, Polka Dot Man, who's one of my favorites. His abilities, kind of gross but cool. Ratcatcher, I wasn't too quite sure about that character, but see it in action is pretty cool. A lot of these characters are from the comics. Captain Boomerang makes an appearance. Everyone did. Rick Flag returns, of course, Amanda Waller. They all did a phenomenal job, and this is the way the movie should have been done from jump. Okay, just like Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, the way it should have been done from jump. Okay, so, but of course, some people say the first movie, the studio got involved, blah blah blah, what have you. Whatever the reason might be. All I know is the first movie, they did that script in 3 or 4 weeks. Come on, people. The whole project was rushed. And from also what I hear, the studio did get involved too. So who knows what the reason is. All we know, the movie sucked. But there were some aspects of the first Suicide Squad I liked. Of course, these characters right here. And this one, I loved it. Captain, like I said, King Shark, voiced by Sylvester Stallone. That character was funny. Very, very funny. Very entertaining. And they also had this the first mission they went on, they had this dummy squad. You got Pete Davidson and Michael Rooker and the Javelin dude. I believe he's a YouTuber too. I understand he's a YouTuber. I forgot his name though. They were part of a dummy squad when they were first getting to this beach, and they all got taken out. This detachable man, his arms got detached. I mean, some lame abilities. They got wiped out, which was all just a decoy. The Weasel, this Weasel character, oh my God, it looked like a rat on crack. Oh man, that I'm all over the place with this review because the movie was fun. I had a good time watching it. It was awesome. It was badass. James Gunn did a phenomenal job with this, with the characters, with the detail, referencing the comics, of course. Starro, it's from the comics as well. And John Cena's character, Peacemaker, pretty much a douchier version from what I've heard and understand, and after seeing it, agree. It's basically a douchier version of Captain America. And also, if John Cena's character went heel in the WWE, I could picture him being like this. Because John Cena himself always came across to me as some Van Wilder type character anyway, personality. But yeah, his and I understand he's getting his own spinoff too, his own little street, his own show, Peacemaker character that is. And you know, Bloodsport, who's from the comic. Obviously, this character or Idris Elba's character was put in here to replace Deadshot. Either Will Smith didn't want to do it or he wasn't available to do it. Who knows the reason? But they definitely didn't replace his character just in case, you know, Will Smith returns. I'm guessing that he was probably busy. But Bloodsport, cool character for obvious reasons. I liked him. One of my favorite characters. I like Bloodsport and I liked Polka Dot Man. King Shark was kind of cool too. But yeah, the movie was fun, funny as hell. Some good writing, good effects. You know, I mean, there's not much of a review I could do because there was just so much happening. I mean, there was a scene in the movie where they thought Rick Flag was kidnapped, and so the Bloodsport team and Bloodsport Suicide Squad team, you know, Bloodsport, Cena, Ratcatcher, Polka Dot, they all went in there to rescue him, and they took out these guys, brutally took out these guys. Bloodsport and Peacemaker having a competition on who can kill the best. I mean, just wiping them out, destroying them. And they busted into this tent, and Rick Flag is sitting there talking to this girl who happens to be the leader, having tea, and they're laughing. And they're like, what the hell's going on? And they were like, whoa, what are you guys doing here? You know, what's happening? And it turns out she's the leader of the Freedom Fighters. I forgot the actress's name. I just think she's fine as hell. She was in, actually, she's making her little rounds in the superhero movie as well, because she was in the New Mutants as well, playing the Doctor. Just like Polka Dot Man, he was in The Dark Knight also, and I believe he was in another one too, but can't remember. I think he was in Ant-Man. I'm not sure. But anyway, she's making the rounds in the superhero stuff. So all you actors out there in Hollywood being all high and mighty, standing on your soapboxes, all these superhero movies are an atrocity and they're disrespectful, they're reprehensible. Blah, 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 blah. Apparently, these actors ain't tripping. At the end of the day, or at the bottom line, you got to pay your bills. Bills got to get paid. So, you're going to go where work is, or where you can get work. So, yeah. So, but that's a whole nother subject for me to get into. But there, and it turns out like she was the leader of these Freedom Fighters, and they wiped the whole team out. And you're just standing there like, what the hell did they just do? So, and they just had no disregard for human life whatsoever. And they just wiped them all out. And yeah, so I can see the little controversy about that as well. And yeah, it was just, that scene was just, it was sad, horrendous, graphic, but funny at the same time once you find out what they did, and you're just like, it was messed up, but at the same time you couldn't stop laughing because it was so messed up what they did. So, but yeah, the movie was awesome. I recommend it. I'm gonna watch it again. I had a great time. Leave comments down below. Let me know what were your favorite scenes, what characters you liked. Even though some of the other characters, Detachable Man with the arms, Pete Davidson's character, Michael Rooker's character, Captain Boomerang and all that, they kind of got taken out pretty quickly. But they're also at the end, post-credit scenes, you know, it showed the Weasel survived, and there was a scene where Bloodsport and Peacemaker went head to head, and yeah. And so, yeah, and it turns out Peacemaker survived, and yes, spoiler review, people, don't trip. But yeah, wow, I just had a good time. This movie was fun. Had an awesome time. This is the way the movie should have been done from the beginning. So, again, leave your thoughts, comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the movie, your favorite scenes, and whatnot. And oh yeah, the Margot Robbie scene when they went to rescue her, and she basically rescued herself. That was a cool scene. It just that Birds of Prey movie just again, that's yeah. So that scene was kind of cool. And when she realized that they were all there to rescue her, and she got all, oh, that's so sweet. That was funny too. So, and some people thought it was controversial. With she was basically a prisoner, and that one king or leader guy basically said, "You either marry me or I'll kill you," kind of thing. Yeah, everyone's not gonna like something about a movie. That's just my thoughts. And again, I can see their point, but their point they were describing, that's the way it was not being portrayed in the movie itself, but I can still see their point. So yeah, but overall the movie was fun. I had a good time. It was awesome. Everybody did a phenomenal job. I hope he comes back and does another one and all that. Looking forward to seeing what Peacemaker is about, his show and all that. So again, thoughts and comments down below. Yes, I was all over the place with this. But again, the movie was badass. The movie was fun. It was awesome. Okay, so until next time, Hitman Thornton for Raw Reaction, T Vizzle, the Buddhist with an attitude. Husa. Until next time, peace out, bitches. And to always remember, stay zen as fuck.